And welcome back. We're pleased to have Dr. Brent Prather. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
He's here to talk about a special fundraiser for a cerebral palsy center in Opelousas that really needs some help right now, right?
Right, it sure does. The Cerebral Palsy Clinic in Opelousas has been functioning for 36 years, but unfortunately, due to changes in school board policies, not busing kids there and giving a little support, it's in danger of closing. So we're trying to keep the clinic open with a big fundraiser in 2 weeks, as well as honor the late Lois Boanny, who was sort of the spearhead of the clinic for most of those 36 years. Now,
you did bring along some video with you of some of the kids that are involved with this particular clinic, and as soon as we can get to that, you can maybe tell us a little bit about what we're looking at right here.
This is Herb Daly, who has been the physical therapist at the clinic for almost 30 years. He took care of me as a child. I had polio, and he is a very gentle, big man. And this is Allison Higginbotham, a little child that had seizures and cerebral palsy, and he's working with her.
And this means a lot to the parents to be able to have something where you can see some difference in the way the child is and all of that as they grow up.
It really does make a difference in every family's life, I can guarantee you. And so many adults that I know personally who have grown up through this clinic are behind this fundraiser and are very, very interested in seeing this clinic stay open because of the good it did in their life.
Okay. Now, what kind of money are we talking about just to keep the place going?
It's running on a shoestring budget of about $36,000 a year, if you can believe that. And that pays his salary plus a few other people that work part-time there that do the secretarial work and coordinate getting the kids there and back. And as I say, that change policies at the school board so that most of the kids are now being treated at local schools by physical therapists and other specialists, places like Early Intervention here in Lafayette. And so there's not as many children going there, and there's a little less money being donated to the clinic to support it. But the independence of that clinic for 36 years, totally independent of the federal and state government, and just the great trend that it's had for that many years is what we'd like to continue for so many families, not just in Opelousas, but even in Lafayette and surrounding areas that have brought their kids there through the years.
Now, for those who do not know what cerebral palsy is, a brief description.
Cerebral palsy is a static or unchanging condition of the brain. Basically, the part of the brain that controls muscle function is damaged, and it can occur at birth because of anoxia, or it could occur early in development in utero, like a little scratch on the brain causes the muscles to be spastic.
All right. Now, if someone wants to help by going to this fundraiser, when is it and what should they do?
It's April 20th, and it's at the Yambly building from 8 to 12. There'll be a dinner dance. T.K. Hewland is the band playing, and there'll be hors d'oeuvres and drinks from 7 to 8. And if I could say one last word about Lois Boanny, was a very saintly lady who was murdered about a year ago in Opelousas. Lois Boanny worked for almost nothing. She was a social worker at the clinic and really was the heart and soul of that clinic. So the banquet is as much to raise money and keep the clinic open as it is to honor Lois Boanny.
Well, we want to thank you for coming by.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Nice to see you. When we come back, we're going to show you how you can adopt some really precious animals to bring to your homes.